Hey, Taurus. Welcome back to your October 2019 love reading. Okay, and this can be applied to your sun, moon, rising, and of course your Venus sign. All right. First things first, I want to thank you guys, to all the new subscribers. And if you're just new here in general, thank you for your time. Okay, if ain't nobody told you today or in a long time, I do appreciate it. Okay, it is valuable. Know that. All right, the second thing is I have added the option on the booking site. If you like my style of reading and you want to book yourself a personal, there is an option to ask one question for $11.11, along with other options to purchase readings as well. Okay, so click the link in the description box if you want to book a reading. And the third thing before we get started, I will be pulling surprise Kipper cards at the end of this love reading. There's just going to be some things that may come up for you in your love life that's going to be kind of unexpected. A surprise. Okay? So stay tuned to the end of the reading. Do be sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And hit that thumbs up button. And be sure to comment. I like to hear from y'all. So be sure to leave me some comments in the comment section. All right. Let's go ahead and get to it, Taurus. All right, Spirit. Let's get the overall vibration of the sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign of Taurus for the month of October 2019 when it comes to their love life. Okay? Love, relationships, intimacy, all of that good stuff. What we got for Taurus? All right. The wise woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. And this is that. Symbolizes Alice in Wonderland. So you may be doing some exploration of who you are when it comes to your love life. There are going to be some things you're going to have to compromise on when it comes to your situationships, your relationships, whatever you have going on. You know, that's the way to bring balance into things. But do know, in compromising, that does not mean you compromise your integrity, Taurus. Okay? So just know that that's your vibration when it comes to your love life. But we're going to pull some romance angels, some Heal Yourself Oracle, and I'll be clarifying those with tarot. All right, let's get to it. All right, Spirit, let's see what is going on with Taurus for the month of October 2019. What do the romance angels have to say to Taurus, October 2019? Love yourself first, okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I told you, you gotta love yourself. Yeah, you're gonna have to compromise, but don't do too much compromising, Taurus. You have to make sure you love yourself first. You put yourself first. Okay? And not only that, the ones that are really worth having and the ones that's worth keeping, you know, staying around and that are going to be valuable when it comes to, I shouldn't say valuable, that don't sound right, but whatever. Valuable. So, you know, no, I'm going to say valuable. You want somebody that's adding value to your life. The ones that's worth keeping around, they're not going to, you know, even ask you to take yourself somewhere that's going to make you look bad. Okay? Where you have to feel like you are disrespecting yourself or anybody else. Okay? So love yourself enough to know that. The real ones will get it. And the ones that don't get it, you know, it don't matter. Okay. And then you have, this could be the one, Taurus. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it's not really a new energy, but it could be like new to this lifetime if you want to go there. So if you're a single Taurus, there definitely could be somebody coming in that is, they're going to seem like you've known them your whole life. And for others, I see you already know this person. You already know who they are. Okay, you may have already had some things where you had to compromise your integrity. And then the card that flew out the deck is pay attention to red flags. Okay, the signs are cautioning you, and we'll see what they are cautioning you against. Okay. Let's get another card for Taurus. That flew out the deck, by the way. So there's definitely something that Spirit wants to communicate with you about red flags. And then you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. My ears just started ringing with that one. So, you know, that's a download for somebody. You have to understand that if you want great love, Taurus, y'all know about, you know, perseverance and sticking through things. But It's about taking the steps you're guided to take. Like I said, you are going to have to compromise in some areas of your love life. But in other areas, you need to stay strong. If it's bringing any sort of level, like I told you, of disrespect or negative energy, you want to steer clear of that. Because you've been through that. Okay, you wise enough to know. The wise woman of Wonderland. You wise enough to know better than that. You know what negative energy brings. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, let's get one more for Taurus from the Romance Angels for October 2019. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, Taurus, so there's definitely some things you need to work on with somebody. You guys are paired to be together. If you see there's a matching energy here, and if anybody don't match up to what, you know, you're bringing to the table, like, you know, if you're a unicorn hugging a regular horse, I'm just saying, it look like it might, you know, but come on, it's levels. Not to say that horse can't one day be a unicorn, but, you know, I'm just saying, you kind of want to pair yourself if you know that person is going to be someone that's good for you. Okay, and like I said, we're talking self-respect. Okay, so let's get some Heal Yourself Oracle to go deeper into these cards. The first one being the Love Yourself. I'm trying to be OCD about these cards, but y'all know how it is. Okay, let's see from the Love Yourself, Heal Yourself Oracle. I'm sorry, Heal Yourself Oracle. What does Spirit want you to know about loving yourself paired with the Heal Yourself? Okay, procrastination. So it feels like you need to end something or you need to stop something here, and you may be procrastinating. There's something that's making you lower yourself or lower your vibration. That's that self-respect. So you're still kind of on the fence with some sort of behavior or somebody. And you need to understand you need to put yourself first and kind of move past that energy. And don't stay stuck in that vibration longer than you need to. Clear off this card. Okay, Taurus. Move on when you need to move on. When you know you need to move on. Okay. Let's see what you need to know and understand about this being the one, Taurus. Oh, they're flying out. Okay. And you have inner child. So this goes back to this person, that this could be the one for you. They tap into that energy. And the inner child, that reminds me of the Six of Cups. So just very happy times, like getting back to the root of who you are. None of the deceptions of what the world brings and tells you you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. You know, the freedom of, you know, children are free thinkers. So going within and allowing your free thoughts to flow. You and this person have a great relationship. Or you had one. That's why, you know, if they haven't already come back around, you definitely have them on your mind. Okay, they remind you of happier times in your life. All right. Now let's get to the red flags, because we want to know, Taurus, what is these red flags you need to watch out for? And I'm going to be pulling two because I just feel like it's energy of two here. The first one is paying attention to the signs. So, which leads me to believe, now look, you have to be careful with things such as synchronicities and angel numbers. People always think that those things are always high vibrational and positive. Any sort of frequency can be hijacked. Okay, there are always higher and lower vibrational entities, beings, energy, period. If you want to cut all the hoopla and the spookiness out of it, you just know there's high vibrational energy and lower vibrational energy. And things can be manipulated if you're not paying close attention to what's going on. Okay? For instance, let me give you an example so you can tie this together. If you have the wise woman of Wonderland here, right? And I'm telling you, there's going to be situations in which you need to compromise and others in which you don't. Okay, so if you're getting the energy and you're getting these symbols and signs saying that you need to compromise in a situation where it brings you down and it causes you to lose your self-respect in any way, you have to know and pay attention. That's a false sign. Okay, you need to understand that may be coming from a false source. You got to be mindful, and that is why it's always important to go with your intuition on things and to go with your instincts. because anything can come off and be wrong. And you know, that goes for readings too. Readings, if you're watching too much, if you're opening yourself up to too many energies, this could definitely be, some of y'all are watching a bunch of tarot readings and you're all over the place. Or you may be watching tarot readings about a person and you're getting the green light, when in reality, that's a red flag. Like, that's something you're supposed to stay away from. Okay? But for whatever reasons, and you know what your lesson behind that is, you're not listening. Spirit is trying to get you to pay attention to your intuition and stop looking for outside sources. Okay? Because you can be manipulated if you grab onto anything outside of yourself. You open yourself up to be manipulated. And you can manipulate yourself, but okay, come on. If anybody gonna do the manipulating, let it be me of myself. Okay? Just saying, that's my opinion. But let's go into yeah, because some of y'all may be watching readings and I'm saying some of y'all are watching readings and it's telling you to leave somebody alone, and you should not. That is not true. Okay? It's just that you need to work on the relationship and you need to take the steps you need to take to work on yourself, because it's not about that other person. Okay? And it's not so much that you need to cut them out or anything like that. It's just you need to be more secure in who you are. Look at the wise woman of Wonderland. Okay? Sitting pretty. You know what you know. Okay, but let's get a Heal Yourself Oracle for taking the steps you're guided to take. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then you have sadness. And this is about like really staying where you are, not taking the steps. And in not doing so, you're going to have to just put on a happy face and smile for everybody. Because if you don't, you're probably going to have people asking you what's wrong all the time. And if you don't want to talk about it, which you know, Taurus, y'all don't want to talk about it. So you're going to have to wear a happy face. And that's because you're not taking the steps that Spirit is guiding you to take. You may be cutting off energy that you're not supposed to. Or you may be entertaining energy that you're not supposed to. It's different for different people here. And you know which one, based on your intuition, which one you're supposed to be doing, Taurus, and which one you're not. Okay, like I said, let this be your guide. If it is compromising your integrity and your self-respect, that's not the way. Okay? All right, if it's going against what your intuition is telling you, your gut instincts, what your soul knows, what your higher self knows and is trying to communicate to you just from within, that's how you know. All right, let's see what you need to know and understand about giving your relationship a chance. For some of you, this is not giving your relationship a chance with nobody else. This is the pairing of yourself, the balancing of your masculine and feminine energies. It is not going to be a situation or relationship with everybody. You need to give okay, look, you need to give yourself a relationship, give yourself a chance to have a relationship with yourself and stop looking for somebody else to come in and balance you and balance yourself. And that is the divine energy that's here too. But it could also, like, we're talking relationships here in love. So there's definitely like a masculine, divine masculine and feminine vibe here. Okay, it could also be if you're on a twin flame journey, it could be that as well. All right, but let's see what Spirit wants you to know and understand about giving your relationship a chance. Alchemy. Okay, Taurus, you need to understand things are not like set in stone when it comes to nothing. This is powerful energy here. If you pair this energy with what you know, the things that you've learned as far as wisdom, not just what you know. Wisdom is applied knowledge. The things that you have applied to your life, when you pair those two together, things change. Okay? If you take the steps you're guided to take, things do change. And I don't always see this in no reading because y'all know how, you could be waiting on somebody to change forever. But I feel like the overall message is coming across in this. The Spirit is letting you know it's what you do with it. Okay, if you pay attention to yourself, your intuition, what you're supposed to do, that's when the change comes about. Okay, if you balance the energies, step into your divine role. If you feel like you're more divine feminine, then go research what it means to be divine feminine or what that energy looks like. Okay, and take what resonates. If it's coming off some stuff and you're pulling up stuff on Google and you like, that don't resonate, don't go with that. Because I told you, this is a time for you to start listening to yourself. But if you ask for that knowledge, I feel like Spirit gonna take you right to it. Okay? And you're gonna find something that resonates with you and how, you know, you may need to start operating as a divine masculine or feminine, whichever one calls to you. Okay, Taurus. All right. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Some tarot. Love yourself first with procrastination. Let's get a tarot cards. What does Spirit want to say to you about this? Or advice moving forward with this. Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords. And you procrastinate on like loving yourself and working on loving yourself if you want to. It is not going to bring nothing but anxiety and depression. Okay, so if that's what you want, do know when you get into that when that feeling comes across you or you start feeling down, it ain't the time to blame nobody else, because this is a time for you to kind of pull yourself together, stop procrastinating, and love yourself first. Stop disrespecting yourself as far as the energies that you're dealing with. Okay, this is about self-love here. If you want the negative energy to stop, you have to start loving yourself. And that's not in an arrogant way. That's in a, you really are comfortable with who you are and what you bring to the table. And what you don't bring to the table, okay? All right. Now let's go with, this could be the one, an inner child. And it's like really being a connection in your life that's, you know, you either know this person from past life or this is the current situation. This lifetime. You may already know them. And you have Judgment. So this relationship, this person is already there. It is for your highest good. Do understand that. It's not for nothing. The whole interaction that you have with the person is for your highest. Okay? Even when it don't feel like it and you may question it, Spirit is bringing that into your life. And it is to add to the wisdom. You know, you're never done learning. And what you go through with this person, it will in turn go right into everything else. Your wisdom, which is applied knowledge. You'll know what to do, you know, in relationships going forward, whether it's this one or another one. Okay? That's a major arcana there. This is a major life lesson here. Or life lessons. Okay. And then paying attention to the red flags. I said I was going to pull 2 cards. Let me pull another one. I know y'all like, wait a minute. I got off on it. Hey, let's pull one more for paying attention to red flags. Okay, you have family and tribe here. This is you, and I was talking about that when we went into this. Listening to outside sources. Okay? Putting on that happy face, smiling for your family. Some of y'all are in relationships because that's who your mama wants you to be with, or your dad, or that's what it looks like it's the best thing to do on, you know, as far as society is concerned, the way things look. But you have to be very careful about those people who tell you, know, everybody don't know your relationship. Everybody don't know you and what's going on. You know, they don't know like you know. They may think you know. I mean, they may think they know. So just be mindful of that if you're getting any opposition towards, you know, what you're doing in your love life. You know what you know about yourself. You know you better than anybody. Okay? So pay attention to that. That's another thing. You got to watch those people around you. It's basically like if they telling you to go one way, you probably need to just go the other way. Like straight up. Like, you saying this, I'm going to do this. Okay? 10 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck with that, by the way. So you be very cautious. But I'm going to pull another tarot to go with that. You could find yourself really losing out here. Find yourself bled out. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to learn. You got to learn to do better. Okay, this has been a cycle for you. It could be karmic for you about listening to other people. Okay? Or listening to the wrong, or being manipulated by the signs and the symbols, the synchronicities. I don't hear too many people talking about that either. But that is something to look at. It might be something you want to go look up. Like I said, anything can be hijacked. Any sort of frequency can be hijacked. And absolutely turn into something negative. Okay? All right, let's see. We'll make the effort. Take the steps you're guided to take. So you are being guided to, and I feel like that's you going within and listening to your intuition. Pairing that with your wisdom. And this is also about you not just putting on a happy face. Come on. Stop putting on what Spirit wants you to know, understand, or guidance going forward with this. The Hangman. That's another major for you. It's time for you to really take note of what's going on in your life. Take note of the steps you've taken in the past that did not turn out well. Take note where you have put everybody else first and wanted to make sure everybody else was happy before yourself. Okay? And this is our spiritual truth that's about to hit you. So in October, get ready for that stuff. Get ready to be like, what was I thinking? Why did I listen to this person? Why did I listen to my good friend? She ain't know nothing about what she was talking about. Okay? All that wisdom, all that knowledge you've been getting is going to hit you. And you're going to understand. Okay? And I feel like it's kind of going to be, when you come out of that Hangman energy, you're going to be kind of fed up with some things. And not in a bad way, but just in a like a, I'm not going to take that anymore. I'm not going to tolerate that. And that's that integrity I was talking about. Okay? All right. Let's get one more for you for the alchemy over here. Alchemy, giving your relationship a chance. Understanding that things can and will change if that's what you set out to do. If that is your intent. Because that's what alchemy is about. Okay? You can go get 2 lettuce heads and say, okay, whatever you're going to do, whatever ritual you're going to make, if your intent behind that is what it is, them lettuce heads can be just as good as any other objects that people may use. Okay, any sort of crystal, any sort of herb. It's about your intent. So if you intend on making changes, and you intend on giving your relationship a chance, giving the person a chance, if you intend on this being your one, and this person being for your highest good, that's what it's going to be. Okay? Let's get a card from Spirit. Advice moving forward with that energy. What Spirit wants you to know and understand about alchemy and giving your relationship a chance. 10 of Pentacles. Okay? What more you want me to say? That's what you're building on. Look at that. That's that pyramid energy. You got 2 of them here. Okay? This is this power. A double dose of power here. Y'all know y'all Taurus, Earth sign. You're about the Pentacles. But you're definitely laying the foundation to have something really strong and solid and secure. But it's all about that intent. That's what you want. That's what you're going to get. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get those, what I told y'all, those surprise Kipper cards. Where'd they go? All right. If you made it this far, thank you so much for staying tuned to the reading. I really do appreciate that. So now we're going to jump into this energy right here. Let's get something that Taurus is not going to be expecting, Spirit, that's going to come through for them in October when it comes to their love life. Okay, relationships, situationships. What we got? Pathway. Do know the changes that are coming in October, they're leading down a pathway or a cycle, a 2-year cycle. Okay, the direction that you're going in, I'm feeling you're going to probably be there for 2 years. And this is one of those surprises where you're going to realize it in October. You're going to see that it is not something that's just going to be flyby. It's not going away. It is going to be there. And it's going to kind of shock you because Spirit is going to show you. It's not just going to be like, it's not just going to be up in the air. You're going to know, okay, no, for at least 2 years, this is what I'm doing. This is who I'm doing. This is what we're doing. And that's going to go for 2 ways. For some of y'all, if you're choosing the wrong, if you're going to compromise your integrity, you probably have a 2-year cycle waiting until you can probably break free of that energy again. And I'm not saying it can't be done, but just looking like if you keep that same energy until a opportunity presents itself again, like a big opportunity, you're going to have to do a little extra work. But this right here, I feel like it's falling into place. Okay? You could also, that could also indicate travel. Some of y'all are going towards your person. All right. Let's get another surprise or something that Taurus is not expecting. October 2019, Spirit. Adjudication. So there is going to be a decision made when it comes to you ending something. Okay? Divorce could be finalized. For some of you, you've been waiting on that. That's coming this month. Okay? The final decision is going to be made. Like bloop, bloop, that's over. And maybe you were expecting it to go longer. You could have possibly expected it to go 2 years, but nope. Universe is aligning things. Boom, that's over. And if it's not necessarily a divorce, it is a split up to where it is serious. And no, there's not that back and forth energy. Like, nah, that's it. Okay? And I do feel like with this energy of this card, that energy is going to be leaning more towards the feminine energy of the relationship coming out on top. Just saying. So for some of y'all, if you masculine energy, that may be surprising to you. But look, just saying. Okay, let's get one more for Taurus. What the Spirit wants you to know. Something that you're not expecting that's coming up for you in October 2019 when it comes to your love life. Community. Okay? People are going to rally around you. Everybody's not going to like what you're bringing to the table and what's coming together. But those that are close to you, like I said, those that understand, they get it, and they want to see you happy, they're going to encourage this partnership, this relationship. If this is already a marriage, they're going to encourage you guys, like, getting together, staying together, and because it's something positive. Okay? So that may be a little shocking because, you know, maybe you're not used to people supporting your relationships. Or you may, or people don't really give their opinion, you know, whatever. But those that are close around you are going to be just as happy as you because you're bringing in this solid energy. And when you happy, Taurus, everybody around you going to be happy. Y'all know. That's the Venus. You ruled by Venus. When y'all happy and loving, it spreads to everybody, which is good energy. On the flip side, before I leave, I just want to let you know this. On the flip side of that, it works the same way. If you're overhearing this Nine of Swords energy, it is going to spread to everybody around you. So that's why you have to make sure you don't compromise your integrity when dealing with people. And make sure everybody you're dealing with is on the up and up. And they should be working and building, not tearing nothing down. Okay? All right. So thank you so much. Like I said, if you want to book yourself a personal, hit that link in the description box. All right? And until next time, thank y'all so much. Be well, be blessed, and be whole. Peace out.